Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back. My father-in-law wants me to make money wallets, and I made them years ago, but I did them with the little centerfold. Plus, our money has changed from paper to plastic, so I've done them with a longer belly band this time. You could glue the front down and just leave enough space and leave the back open just so you could tuck it in and out. I've used the envelope punch board. This one is slightly bigger with a bigger top, and even this small one will hold our new plastic money. Ooh, it's horrible, but this one literally sits right up close to the top. It does fit, everything fits inside. There's no gap needed for gluing the sides down because I've done flaps this time. But the other one I just glued upside and then had to make and compensate for the glue that was inside. So I've made this little cute one. I love this new punch, which is, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. This has come from the heartfelt hexagons. Look at me forgetting. So I've made him a small one. I've made him a large one, and the money fits better in here. It goes, you've got space either side, so you can get you've got a better gap, so it's not as noticeable until the kids open it up and see that there's money in there. And like I'm saying, you could have the belly band on the front, but because this is directional paper, I've put mine on the back. I'm going to go in at the top. These are cute. These really, they're just made with DSP. The last ones are made with cardstock. I mean, they're just going to get used for putting pennies in anyway. Again, like I'm saying, if you were confident enough to say put that in the middle and you didn't mind taking out your centerpiece, you could glue the front. I'd have to come down a little bit lower. Glue the front and then just tuck it behind instead of using Velcro or magnets. But I'm just going to leave my belly band a little bit. I used the little star that came from the bear. No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. There we go. I used the little snowflake there. I've used the to and from, which comes from the Joy of Noel, and again I'm making it with designer series paper because he's got an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old. He's got a 15 and a 7, so ideal for her, ideal for one of the boys. This one will be ideal for Riley. I can either have it so the pattern's on the front, but you'll need a piece that's 7 by 8, and it's so simple. And then a 12-inch piece by 1 1/4. And I've taken this little parcel because I'm going to stick it on my hexagon. And just have this. And then I'm going to stamp my to and from just here, and then he can still write a message. It's just so I've got a bit of pattern paper. I mean, you could leave it plain like I've done with those ones and just add it so you can write on it, but you can still write on this one, I think. Let me just get that into place. Give that a smash. Perfecto. So I've stamped the little to and from on the front and used the snowflake on those two. This time I'm just going to stamp. I may stamp the snowflake just to add on the belly band, and I'm just going to pop my little to and from up there so you can add that. Cute, cute, cute. So while we're here, while I've got my cloth out and my little snowflake, I've got some Balmy Blue, and I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it overly powered. Let's see what they look like first. So I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp one on there because, oh, they're really pale. So let's stamp, just gently stamp off and then stamp. Better. I don't want them too dark, so I'm going to stamp off and I'm going to stamp on that side. So these are going to be my little decorative snowflakes. I might even use, I've got a little polar bear cut out of the designer series paper. So I've got my little 1-inch punch, which punches these out perfectly, giving me a nice little gap all the way around. Just add a bit of decoration. Perfect. So I've got my little snowflakes. They're so cute. Just gonna add my pin back in here. And we're gonna get the scoreboard. I think I might have the bears. You won't see the bears because unless we won't see the bears. So I'm going to put this in at the 7-inch. I was going to say that's at the 7-inch side, and I'm just going to score half an inch, half a inch, and 6.5, and then I'm going to turn it to the side, and we're going to score this at 3 and 6.25. Is it? Yep, 6.25 and 3. That's it. And I'm going to score my belly band at 2 inches, and then I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's 8. So it's just, I'm not scoring them deep, it's just for me to give a little guideline. Now if you want at this time, you can take your trimmer, because I want to take away the score line. And I'm literally going to put it in at 1/2 inch, but then what's that go down to? I don't know, I can't see. 1 3/4. I'm going to turn it on the side. If you want to use your trimmer, let me just check. The score line is there. So 1 3/4. And then I'm going to take it down to 5 and cut down to the bottom, and then we can flip this over. I don't know if I can see, but let me turn it this way. So now we'll put it in at 1/2 inch and score down to 2. Let me just check. 3 inches. And then lift that up, and we're going to do 6.25 up to the end. But you can just use scissors. I mean, I really want to cut away that score line. So on the bottom piece, you're just going to miter it a little bit and remove those tabs. Just a little bit. Now on the top one, cut a really deep. Cut about 1/4 inch. So you've got this a little bit lower this side than this side. Just that when we fold our paper up, I'll show you now when I fold these bits in. When we fold our cardstock over, you haven't got so much showing up the top. You could go a little bit lower if you want. I'm going to fetch in my envelope punch board, and I'm just going to go in and punch at 1 inch. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to score again at 1 inch. While we're here, I'm going to round the corners off. If you haven't got an envelope punch board, you could just literally cut down, I don't know what the depth is, I think it's about 5/8 of an inch, and then just cut a piece out, or leave it at the top. It's up to you. I love this thing and I'll never get rid. And I'm going to come back in my trimmer. Literally, I'm going to fold that over. I'm just going to put that on the cut line and then cut and remove that little section. Just so it makes it look like a proper little envelope inside. But how easy, how quick and simple. So now burnish your score lines. I mean, at this point you can use red tape. I'm just going to flick this over. Let me just see what that, if that would look. But no, but yeah, no, no, it'd be upside down. So I'm just going to add some tape runner, because this gets hidden on the inside. I'm going to tape those back over, and I'm going to fetch my flap up and keeping it nice and straight right along the edge, and then same on this side, making sure I've got that nice and straight. That burnish, and then we can tuck over our flap. Got a tiny little bit, and I'm just straightening a little bit, so that looks okay. That's just come off the little bits I've trimmed off the side. So let me get my money out, because I've only fetched £100 up with me. These are for my father-in-law anyway. He can have the money wallets, he's not having the money. So after this I will make him one more, and he's got the one, oh mind you, he's got a grandson as well. Oh, see, and now your money fits in there perfect. Look at that, it's tucked well away, got plenty of space, plus you've got plenty of movement inside, which I love. So belly band, I'm leaving the dark side, and I see where I've scored. I'm just going to keep that and fold that across, and I love the blue against the blue, and again it doesn't fit, so don't worry about that. And I'm just going to leave myself a tiny little gap, a little bit bigger, without being it too much. I got my dimensionals, and I'm just going to add 1, 2, 3 and 4. So add your dimensionals to your belly band. That is so cute. It's going to be so cute. Now I've got my label. Now on my others I added the little sprig, which is an old retired punch. I know you all love using your punches, so I don't want that too tight. I'm just going to waft that out a bit. I've got my label, and I'm going to stick that on. I love this. I love the shape. I think it's just the right size perfectly to fit this little envelope. And then I'm going to tuck a snowflake behind and there and there, just to decorate the band. I'm going to fetch my little tape runner in. I know a lady said on a video the other night, Gaynor, it looks weird you using a tape runner. And she's right. I've got some little gems. I'm going to put them on in a minute. I'm just going to make sure I leave the centre poking out. And I don't usually use a tape runner unless I'm doing a scraps card, when I'm using my scraps. I'm just spacing them out pretty even. These then what? I've got these embellishments. Do you remember these from years ago from Santa's workshop? I just think they're so cute. But the only thing is I haven't fetched one of my, what's it called? Oh, I forgot to get my head if it was loose. Oh, flip. Oh, and I'll tell you what I have got. Blends. Oh, see, I'm losing the plot, girls. Let me just get my little box down. This houses all my scraps for sentiments. Where have they gone? I've got these, which are the faceted gems. Oh, or have I got them here? Oh, there they are, sitting off my desk. I've also got the little elements. I could use those, but they're not the right colour. So let's just grab a couple of these. These are cute. These come with the bear set. Love these. Oh my goodness. These are the ones that come out of the packet. There we go. And I'm just going to add one of these cute little glitter gems on there. Oh, these are so delightful. That is cute. Just pop. I got my new Winker Stellas. Look, I got new Winker Stellas. They've got a clear top. You can see right through them now. But I didn't buy these off Stampin' Up. See, they've got a little glittery top. I haven't opened them yet. I had these. I think they're about the same price as Stampin' Up sale, but I didn't have to pay £7 delivery. So I bought 2. Honeydew Crafts, I think it's called. It did take a couple of days to come, but they're here. So we've got our to and from. We've got our lovely little snowflakes, which don't look straight. I do have some little cut aparts I've got down here. I cut those out by hand. I can stick that. I could literally put him on there and then chop his legs off. These are what I fussy cut out. I've also got the deer, but that's got dimensionals on. I've got the little deer. I think that's the only ones I've got for now. I think I used the others. So I'll tell you what, let's use this cute little bear. So we can just lift this up. Because it's holding the money wallet down at the back there. I think that looks really cute. I mean, I could attach him just at the top, but then maybe I will have him just sitting on the belly band at the back. Oh, that's a good idea. Just a little bit more decoration. I'm not the best with these tape runners, as you can tell. Just make sure there's nothing sticking out. And I think Riley will love this. This is his 7-year-old grandchild, which is my nephew. But my father-in-law, I said to him, "Would you give him the money? Are you going to put him in a Christmas card, or would you like me to make some money wallets so they can have them under the tree?" He normally just gives them the cash in the hand, and I said to him, "No, I'll make you money wallets so you can give decent presents." So how cute is that? Even from the back it looks really cute. And then he can write who it's to, who it's from. He can write a little message. I could add my sprig. Let's see what I've got in here. Oh, look at that, I've got some silver foil. Oh, look what I found. A bit of glitter card. Let's grab my little sprig and see if I'll cut that out. Oh, just about. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Is that's got the tape on the back? Let's have a look. I don't think so, but no. Oh, thank goodness for that. So I'm just going to literally tuck that and then put a little glue. So let's use a glue dot. Just put one there. And I'm just going to tuck this under the label and have it poking out the bottom there. Isn't that just the cutest little thing you've ever seen? So my father-in-law, well, I'll be writing the messages out because he hates writing. So we've got this one. We've got the traditional one. This is the smaller one. These are the two bigger ones. You could use, if you don't want to use as much designer series paper, you could use cardstock in the same size and then cut yourself pieces to go on the back. But I think for what they are, they don't really need to be thick and sturdy. They're only holding money. So there we are. There are my quick and simple, easy to follow money wallets using designer series paper instead of cardstock. So you've got the traditional, you've got the less traditional. Just go through your stash. I went through my stash and I've got so much designer series paper that's retired, but I'm not going to put it out to pasture. I'm going to use it. So I may make a couple more of these in some of my old cardstock because my father-in-law will never know. Bless his little cotton socks. But I hope you've enjoyed. I got this beautiful inspiration. Something popped it in my head, and it's from our Lord and Saviour, because he's forever popping ideas into my head just lately. So all glory to our great Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Come back on the next video and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.